we're back again, and today I'm going to go through a couple of workouts using a Tabata timer. I just downloaded one on my iPad. It's called Interval Timer, and you can also put it on your phone. And what Tabatas are an interval timer that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for a total of 4 minutes of an exercise or an alternating exercise. And I like to alternate so that you hit a couple different body parts. I'm going to show you 5 different Tabatas, and I'm going to do 2 minutes of each. Remember, I said each one's 4. So you can go for the 4 minutes on your own. You can do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and then you can repeat the video. You can kind of break it up however you want. And to start with, you can do a Tabata if you want, or you could just warm up regular. So if you want to go for a little jog, or you can set your interval timer and do jumping jacks and running in place, just something to start to get your heart rate up. The last thing to remember when you're doing interval training, it's very, very effective, but the way it's effective is during the 20 seconds that you're working, and that's only 20 seconds. You have to push yourself as hard as you can, because the harder you push yourself, the higher your heart rate's going to go, and then you're going to see more calorie burn, not only during your workout, but after your workout as well. So let's get started. I'm going to go grab my weights. I'm using 8 pounds, and then I'm just going to press start on my timer. You can hear the bell there. We're going to start with bicep curls. So remember, this is 20 seconds, and like I said, you want to go hard. So now that you're warmed up, keep your form, but try to do as many of them as you can. You get a 10-second break. You can march it out. That's active recovery. And we're going to switch to squats for the next 20 seconds. So good strong squats. Make sure you're pressing your weight down into your heels. Butt's coming down as low as you can. Good, and we're marching it out. I'm going to do 2 more sets of these with you. Now remember, the next set's bicep curls. But if you'd like, you can get frisky and you can combine the 2 moves. So you can do a squat and a bicep curl, or you could just do the biceps individually. It's totally up to you. But if you want to make it harder, you do the 2 moves at the same time. March it out. And then squats. Good. Tabata number 1 is over with. As I said, you can keep going and do the 4 minutes yourself, or you can just do the 2 minutes with me and then go back and repeat. Our second set is going to be some shoulders. You can get some lighter weights if you'd like. Overhead shoulder press. And we're going to alternate that with press outs. So another bicep move. Just starting my timer. So you can be marching during the active recovery. Overhead. So make sure your weights come together, and you want to come down to 90 degrees. So this is a summer tank top Tabata, because we're working all those muscles in your arms. You want to show off when you're wearing a tank top. So march it out. If you want, you can put your weights down and do a little jogging in place, since we're not doing any cardio in this Tabata. And then press it out. So palms open, weights resting lightly on your hands, arms stay parallel to the ground. Don't forget to smile, That's always important. March it out. Feet planted, overhead. I always try to remind my clients to smile during their workout. Just makes it a little bit more fun, makes it go by quicker. Core tight. Pressing it overhead. Good, march it out. Weights down, jogging in place. Anytime you can increase your intensity or make your workout a little bit harder, go for it. I'm not jogging because I need to be able to breathe, so I can tell you guys what to do. So we're going to finish up this Tabata. You can keep going with it after this. I'm going to move on to the next one. So the next one's going to be legs. And what we're going to do is lunges, and you have a couple of options with the lunges. One, you can hold the weights in your hand. Two, you cannot hold the weights in your hand, and the hardest is going to be weights in your hand, and you're going to raise them for shoulders. So lunges, get ready. Reverse lunge. So remember, with or without the weights, obviously without the weights it's going to be easier. Try not to lose your balance, and if you are having trouble with that, you can reduce the amount that you step back. That will help you with your balance. So next set, shoulder raises, core tight. And if this gets really hard, you can alternate. I'm using 8s. For shoulders, you can go a little lighter. Use 5s or 3s. We're marching it out. And going back to lunges. Now remember how I said you can make it even harder? So you can lunge and do your shoulder raise at the same time. See? Losing my balance there. So like I said, just reduce the amount you step back. That will help with your balance. And we have one last set of shoulder raises for the 2 minutes. And remember, alternating spine, core tight. Make sure you're using your shoulder muscles, not momentum, to raise the weights. Good, so we're going to take a little break from using weights, and we're going to do a cardio Tabata. We're going to plant our feet, good strong punches, and if you want to make it a little harder, punch overhead, because anytime you're raising your hands over your head, your heart rate increases, and then squat, kick, squat, kick. If you want to make it a little easier, you can just kick or just squat or alternate. Just remember, feet planted, good strong punches from your shoulder. So think about a target. And if you have the music pumped up really loud, this is actually fun. Breathe. Everyone forgets to breathe. We're going to march it out for active recovery. And then remember, it's a squat kick combo, or you can break it up, just squats or just kicks. So you want to squat low, kick high, squat, kick, squat, kick, squat, kick, or if you'd like, kick, kick, core tight. You're lifting your leg from your core. Good, march it out. So I like to say no lazy marching. Like I said, use your core. Lift your legs up high. This is active recovery. The key word being active.